Give my hair body and bounce.
My hair's got the bounce and the body.
I use Head and Shoulders for body and bounce. Let me stop.
What's up, you guys? We are back with another video. It's your girl Kiya.
It's your boy Jalen.
Yes, sir. And today we'll be talking about WandaVision episode 3.
The show I actually like.
Yes. And if you guys have not seen another video, it was Batwoman. Check out that video as well. So
why would you ever bring? You just killed the mood for this episode.
I'm sorry, but they gotta go check out the other video. Like, dang.
I mean, we could just put it on. You just said it. Now my mood just went from 10 to 3.
My bad. I like to start off with some announcements really quick. Okay, so I just got the website up, so I'll link that down in the description box below. Make sure that you sign up for the newsletter. What that does, it allows us to communicate with you guys, update you on the channel, and also other things as well. Check out the website. I'm really excited about it, and as you guys probably already saw, we have a new intro, have a new outro, and also a new watermark thingy, so it'll be on the bottom on one of these sides. You guys will see it, so really excited. So definitely check that out. And also the Instagram, I'll link that down below as well. There's a new Instagram as well for this channel. And yeah, I have these.
All the work that it took you just to get those books from under the chair.
These things are heavy. I'm gonna tell you, this book is like as big as a yearbook. So I started my Avatar Last Airbender collection. This right here is the part 1, 2, and 3 of The Promise. I already finished these. They're amazing. I really love these comics. The second one I got is The Search. This is composed of all 3 parts. So all 3 parts are in this book, as well as some side notes from the writers and stuff like that as well. It's really good. For you guys who are like really hardcore fans for Avatar, get it. And then also got The Rift, part 1, 2, and 3 in one. It's a huge book, but what I like about it, that was your bad. What I like about it is the fact that you really get to see like the original writers and stuff, like kind of putting their commentary in there, and it's really cool to see. They also have some cool sketches in there as well. So definitely guys, start your collection. I'm glad I started mine. It's really exciting. So yeah, I just want to share you guys.
It's about time, actually.
I know, right? So I plan on getting all the comics. I usually don't even spend money on comics like that, but I'm like, it's Avatar. It's my favorite series. I had to do it. So yeah, so stay tuned for theories on that. So we'll basically be talking about like, our review on the show, some theories that we, suspect could be going on with the series and all that. You want to start? You want me to start?
You can start.
All right.
I'm a piggybacker.
So, water. First of all,
that's good stuff.
Wanda's getting kind of suspicious. She's a little suspicious, you guys. Now, one thing I did notice is that the episode is fully in color, and I know that has to mean something, but I'm not sure what. But notice that the first 2 episodes were in black and white, and this one is fully, well, like, every now and then something will be in color, but now the whole thing is in color. So I think maybe that has something to do with something, not sure what. But one thing that kind of stuck out to me was definitely the Hydra Soak. And for me, that was kind of like
the Hydra what?
Hydra Soak. It's a Hydra Soak. That's what it's called. Not soap. It's soak.
It's the way you said it that threw me off.
It's because my voice.
The Hydra Soak.
It's because my voice is about to crack. My voice keep cracking. But basically, it's basically like she's putting herself in her own like delusion. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole point of the Hydra Soak is to basically escape from all your problems, all your issues. And when you soak in that nice bath with the bubbles in it, you're basically escaping from those issues. So basically it's self-imposed because you want to be in that element, in that mindset. So for me, it made me think, because there's some theories that we'll talk about a little bit later, which kind of confirms the fact that maybe she has something to do with what's going on in this little delusion of hers. So
no. But go on.
Anyway, that's what we're here for, the review. We both have, different, ideas and stuff like that, or, opinions. So one thing that he said was, you don't have to go anywhere.
When you want to get away, but you don't want to go anywhere,
Where so basically it means that you can be in one place. So I'm thinking that maybe she's like maybe somewhere closed off or something. I don't know. Because you don't have to go anywhere to get into this delusion. It's all in your head. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. The goddess within.
Hide yourself. Find the goddess within.
And that was another thing that kind of stuck out to me, because it's kind of like, it's just like the way that everything's happening is in her favor in a way. Like everything is pretty much surrounding her. She pretty much gets everything she wants. She gets the husband she wants. She gets the home she wants. It seems like the lifestyle that she's always dreamed of having. And so on top of that, now she's about to have children, and it just happens like that. You know what I'm saying? Like right then. So I think that has something else to do with it as well. So I think it was just kind of hinting a little bit that maybe this whole thing was a little bit self-inflicted from her. So it's basically working in her favor. Before I say too much, I'm gonna let him go before I end up saying the whole thing. But right now, that's just what I've observed myself in the show that stood out to me. But you can go ahead.
Well, let's put some real information on this.
Whatever, I was just going over my observations, man.
Now, what I believe and what some others believe is that Wanda is using Tony Stark's BARF technology, right? To slowly bring Vision back without the Mind Stone. Right? Because keep in mind, Ultron thought he destroyed Jarvis, but Jarvis hid himself in the computer, right? He hid himself in after they thought he was destroyed, he hid himself in the internet. So basically he sort of saved himself, right? He hid online. Now, what they think that she's doing is, it says, by creating a new reality stitched together from old TV sitcoms and potentially using the late Tony Stark's BARF tech, Wanda may have found a way to slowly bring Vision back without to his body without the Mind Stone as an essential component. But if these efforts to retrieve Vision from the internet are all above board, why is S.W.O.R.D. so desperate to get information from what's happening inside Wanda's Westview Nook? So basically what they think is happening is that she's trying to bring back Vision using Tony Stark's tech to bring him back, slowly bring him back without him needing the Mind Stone. And in doing that, that's why we saw, what's the sister's name?
Oh, I just call her G because that's the first letter.
Yeah. I know her name. I remember her name now. But she that's why she was a part of S.W.O.R.D. She made herself real close to Wanda, sort of getting inside, and she already knew things about Wanda. So that's what they think that they're trying to do. If what she's doing is okay, if everything that she's doing is okay as far as trying to bring Vision back, why are they trying to get information on what she's doing?
Interesting. I never thought about that one, actually. That actually kind of makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. I think she's trying, because keep in mind, what Vision is. Vision has the conscience of Jarvis. So Jarvis, when he was destroyed by Ultron, he hid online. So most likely when Thanos destroyed Vision, they thought Thanos killed Vision, he might have done the same thing. And she's most likely trying to retrieve him from inside her own head. Like, remember the technology when Tony Stark was on stage and he went back in time? He was playing it out in his head, but it was on stage in front of everybody. That's what I'm talking about. That might be what she's using now. Which is why they were, it came over the radio. They're most likely, she's probably inside of this state doing this, right? And she's probably inside of this state doing this, and somebody from the outside is probably trying to talk to her.
I actually like that theory. So that I never heard of that theory before. But I'm gonna explain my theory. Not my theory, but a theory that I'm a big fan of. And this is that Wanda is the actual villain. Okay? And the reason why I'm a fan of this one is because there's so many clues. Actually, like, low key.
It depends on what your idea of a villain is.
Well, not really a villain, but she's like I don't know, like she's actually low key like the puppet master a little bit. Like she's controlling everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's her like world that they're living in. Or that, you know what I'm saying? Like basically. And so the reason why people are saying this is just because of like how a lot of things are going down in the show.
I mean, I think it's obvious that it's her world because the show doesn't really follow Vision around. It follows her around.
Yeah, right. I think one thing that actually kind of proved that for me a little bit was just the fact the whole thing that happened with G. So we see the end of the thing that Wanda brings up her brother, and then G, I call her G because I can't remember her name, but she was like, "Oh, you have a twin brother. He died. You know, why I said Ultron killed him, and you just see Wanda get kind of triggered." And then like it cuts the scene, it goes to Vision, and then we get back to Wanda. It's like she's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like the lady is gone, and so it's just kind of like Wanda's sitting there looking kind of weird. Like she looked like, oh, like she just did something secretly. She just sitting there like, you know, like all calm and everything, and it's just like really weird to me. And then that right there is kind of like proof to me that something with Wanda wasn't right. And even before that, if you look at the first episode at the dinner when she was with Vision and his boss was choking, Vision couldn't do anything until Wanda said that, hey, you can go, you can save him, like go ahead and save him. And also if you think about even with certain glitches, like for instance the Beekeeper, G, and Vision, she's able to kind of patch up like those glitches. So like when something didn't go her way, she'll just like reset it to where it didn't happen. Because even with Vision, he was like, oh, something's not right, and then she kind of rewinds it. You don't know it's her until you actually like, you know, like you don't know it's her, but it makes sense that it's her. You know what I'm saying? Because she kind of wants to stay in that like world that she's in, or like have it intact how she wants it. And since G had known what happened with her brother, she's like, you're not supposed to know that, so you got to go. So at the end of the episode, you see G go through like this teleporter into like, I don't know if it's like the present or like the reality, the actual reality or not, but she just booted her out of there, and it had to be her because who else was like there during that time? You know what I'm saying?
I think what tells us that we're in her head as opposed to, you know, actually like, you know, a joint situation is Vision's powers. Vision has never had super speed like that before. But what that power does, one person that she knew that did have that ability was her twin brother Quicksilver. So we've never seen Vision. Vision can phase through walls and he can fly at high speeds, but he's never had the ability to run fast.
Oh, I never knew that.
He's never been able to do that. So that sort of resembles more Quicksilver. So what it seems like is that her memories are sort of starting to like, you know.
And every time that happens, she tries to like patch it up,
fix it. And in her mind, that's why other people inside of the city that she maybe created in her own head. Like I said, multiple TV shows that she's sort of putting together. That's why they felt like she was a glitch. That the one lady was a glitch, because I was like, she doesn't have a place to live. She really doesn't fit in here. She has no storyline basically. So there was something that they knew. They're probably like, well, we know what this is. This is a simulation, but she doesn't have a place inside of this simulation. So
so like that's just why they're talking like that. Like she's not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they wouldn't tell Vision what was going on, because they obviously know something about her that he doesn't know. And so another thing that they point out as well is that the significance of her having two sons. The thing is with that is that if you think about it, two people that she loved and lost was Vision and her brother. So in a way, she's trying to rebuild her family by having those two. So in a way, that's kind of like her trying to build her life, you know what I'm saying? Like build her life around them and have a family of her own. So there's a lot of theories out there actually about this show, and I think that's what makes the show very fun and enjoyable, is because of the fact that you get to kind of like look out certain clues and then like kind of look up stuff and then see, like, learn a lot about like Marvel comics and things like that, the storylines and things like that, and kind of patch things together that way. So I like enjoy looking at like different videos and reviews to see what other people's like opinions are like on this particular like show and stuff like that, and it's really interesting the types of that they come up with. I also forgot to mention a dude when he was like small towns, it's hard to escape them or something like that. I wrote it, I typed it. Oh yeah, he says the town is hard to escape. So basically there's no way of getting out, even if you wanted to. And you can see the look in his face, it's kind of like there's no getting out of this town. You know what I'm saying? Like low key, like, you know, like obviously there's something wrong.
And also keep in mind the guy who was supposed to be going to Bermuda, the doctor.
That dude, yeah.
His car broke down.
Yeah,
he couldn't leave. Yeah. So I mean, I look at it like. Also, there's another situation here where they're saying that the people in the city could have been Skrulls. The alien race that can shapeshift, which would connect to. They said that Nick Fury's series is supposed to be dropping. Secret Invasion is supposed to have scrolls in it.
Oh, that could be like a little.
So it could be like a connection between the two shows.
Yeah. I also forgot to mention you guys. Also the Lady Dottie. You know, like the head lady, the one that like runs all of them in that community. So basically, remember I think it was like the first or second episode when she was saying that she thinks Wanda means them harm and da. And so like during that time, I think that's when the radio started glitching too. And then Wanda was like, I don't mean you guys any harm. She's like, I don't believe you. And so to me, I think she's not supposed to be there or something like that. Like she's messing something up or something. I don't know. But it's interesting following along with the show because there's so many possibilities as to which direction it's going to go in. So yeah, that's another thing I've got to point out.
This is a good theory too. They're saying that they might be trying to set up Young Avengers with Billy and Tommy.
I knew those, like the names that she named her son. At first I forgot. I thought that the name Tommy was actually her brother's name, but then I was like, wait, no, that's not his name. So I thought that maybe that just proved the fact that maybe she was trying to like recreate that family by naming her son Tommy, but that's not his name. But like I knew their names had to have some type of meaning. So
because they said that what this theory says here. This is from Den of Geek. How Wanda's twins could be conceivably grown up to become their Wiccan and Speed counterparts. It may be a chance for Marvel to pave the way for Young Avengers, a team whose lineup has previously included Kate Bishop, soon to be introduced in the Disney series Hawkeye, so Hawkeye's daughter. Cassie Lang, who is Ant-Man's daughter, grown-up daughter now. She's an adult after Infinity War. And America Chavez, who's reportedly supposed to be in the cast of Doctor Strange in the Multitude of Madness. And Billy and Tommy could also be a part of that group, could also be included in that group, which is interesting. I think it's cool how Marvel is using the shows to also connect to the movies as well.
They're doing a really good job with that. DC needs to take notes. Seriously, I'm sick of this.
Oh, you see that?
Oh, snap. Okay.
That is
the butterfly.
Interesting.
Yeah, the butterflies. That was really interesting to me. I wonder what those the butterflies symbolize.
We've been told
the butterfly effect.
It says that we've been told that WandaVision will set up the events of Marvel's Sorcerer Supreme sequel, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So fans have been keeping their eyes peeled for ties to Doctor Strange's comics history and his MCU story so far. Episode 3 seemed to make a couple of nods to the Good Doctor. After Westview's OBGYN, Dr. Nielsen, checks Wanda's pregnancy progress, Vision assures him that he has nerves of steel and calls him Mr. Doctor. A callback to Strange's banter with the Vision, Cassius Cellius, which is interesting. Mr. Doctor, referring to Doctor Strange. As he heads up to the Earth's atmosphere, Strange notices a single butterfly, remarkably like those that flutter in Wanda's nursery, and she asks him what's real. What mysteries lie beyond the reach of your senses. At the root of existence, mind and matter meet. Where mind and matter meet, thoughts shape reality. Now, what's interesting is that quote from the Ancient One. Notice he saw the butterfly while he was up in space. She sees the butterfly in what seems to be the simulation. But the quote from the Ancient One, where it says, "What is real? The mysteries lie beyond the reach of our senses. At the root of existence, mind and matter meet. Thoughts shape reality." Thoughts shape reality. I think that we're definitely in Wanda's mind.
Yep.
Based off of what we see here and that connection between the Doctor Strange movie and WandaVision in this particular episode, and those two in the butterfly part, and especially what she said about it, I think that's telling us the whole story.
Yep.
I think that's the most solid theory that we have.
I think it's gonna continue to unfold even more, like when they start bringing out even like other shows as well. I feel like everything's gonna link pretty well because I think the way that they're going about doing it is that everything like links so well.
How can you like Marvel more than DC? We're like, look
Wait,
at
what?
this.
What?
How can you like DC more than Marvel? Like, you see this?
Because I see the potential in DC.
There is no DC. There is no potential in
Get
DC.
together.
There is no potential in DC. Like, look at this. You see how subtle that was?
That was very slick.
They think about everything. Everything.
Okay, yes they do, but I mean,
Do you see that?
I'm
How
sorry.
does this get? Tell me one thing that DC's done that compares to even just this little part right here.
Justice League.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was
Okay,
terrible.
you
I
opened up a can of
don't
worms.
believe that. I was just joking, Jalen. I was just joking.
It was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
Yeah, I know that movie was terrible. I know. No need to look it up. Oh, he about to school me. I shouldn't have said that. 'Cause I
Yeah,
was,
you said it. You said it.
that
Do you
was-
have any idea what their score on Rotten Tomatoes is, Micaiah?
Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video, and don't forget to check out the website. I'll link it down below. Definitely sign up to be a part of the newsletter thingy. You know, be a part of the email list. That way you'll be updated on everything pertaining to this channel. Check out the website. We'll be having merch on there soon enough. I just got it up. It's new and fresh. Check it out.
Fresh
Everything
and
is
new.
linked in there. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Fresh. So check it out, guys. Also, we have a new Instagram page. I'll link that down below as well. So check it out. Also a Facebook page as well. We did a lot, you guys. Made a new intro, new outro, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you guys check it out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And check out the other videos that we have. You never know what you might like. If you're new here, then welcome. Sorry, I forgot to say that in the beginning. But yes, you guys, we'll see you guys next time when we just do another review or whatever the case may be. Look forward to it and see you guys in the next video.
Deuces.